much for tuning in to another episode of Stirring the Pot. Brittany, not Brittany.
It's your boy Clutch here.
One of your favorite two, but definitely not number two, Ramon.
Hit that play button and tune into the conversation.
Because now it is time for you to shut the fuck up.
Put it out. I'm a busy person. What you think this is? I'm a mama.
You too busy to smoke?
I'm a mother. I'm too busy to smoke.
Oh.
Hell yeah, I'm a mother. Sometimes I be smoking for all week.
I'm just saying, but that's the difference between like real weed heads, because they ain't never too busy.
Pothead.
No, she's a real pothead.
Oh, you are?
No bullshit.
You too busy for
But
it?
I have priorities as well.
Yeah, she got.
I used to fuck with a chick.
Nikki's the type of chick that comes out like before it was cool to do.
Uh-huh.
She would have all utensils,
And
like come out in weed, grinder, fucking scissors.
Look like she just took apart a rifle and shit, just like this right here,
I had a
this
little
right
makeup
there.
bag with everything in it.
Oh shit, man.
I'm sorry, my ex. So she's like, oh, we about to go see a new movie, Bo. I cooked something good. Food bowl, like everything was a bowl. Like, I gotta wake up and do a double today. Double bowl. Like, fuck, yo. Like, that's when I started smoking, like just because of her ass. Like.
Yeah. I've never dated a pothead, and I've never dated an alkie. And I think that would be a fun experience. Not a pothead, but like an alkie. I think it would be fun.
I fuck with an alkie. Well,
No,
that's not the same. I was a chick who can't handle liquor is not an alkie.
No.
Yeah,
No,
so
That's
I
just
never
a
dated
drunk.
an
That's
alkie.
just a drunk.
Yeah, she just can't handle liquor.
Yeah.
I dated a pothead, but not an alkie. I don't think I could do that. Like, it's not enough room for both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's like
I
a
have
bunch
to
of
be
like
what?
fucking drunk in love.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
No comment.
I feel like that's stressful. Like, y'all pretty much, your whole world revolves around drinking.
Yeah.
The amount of arguments, yeah.
Hope to not have, but it's possible.
That
But
sounds
you
good.
don't
Good
remember
toxic
that
drunk
shit?
love.
What you gonna remember? You drunk.
You know what sucks about drinking now is the lack of sleep I get. You know, like when I'm drunk and I get hangovers, I wake up early and I'm fucking pissed off.
For no reason.
I can't go to
For
the
no
gym.
fucking reason.
My stomach's turning.
For no reason. And
I'm like,
maybe that's
Yeah,
why when
I know.
you in a relationship, it's just like, so who gave me headache, you or the alcohol? Like, I don't know where this coming from right now.
I need to take aspirin and enjoy my headache.
No.
Oh,
but-
aspirin working. Bitches shit.
For real.
No, see, but that's why I smoke. That's how I do shit.
You said your husband's a preacher?
No, my husband's not a preacher, honey. He wanted to be a pastor.
Well, he's kind of like a preacher because he makes girls get on their knees and pray to the Father. So that's what I'll say.
Pray to the bishop. Yeah, I got you.
I don't be praying like that.
You want me getting saved?
I pray on my back.
So you just follow. You catch the Holy Ghost. Just follow. She said, I pray on my back. Hell yeah, I'm fucking with you. Hell yeah. I pray on my back.
No. So, what do we do? She about to be.
Yes.
It's me. You want me to bring it in?
Yep.
You got it.
I'm bringing it in. Yeah. What's up, guys? Stirring the Pot Podcast. We are here with my special guest, Nikki.
Hey.
Is it Nikki or Nick K?
Nikki.
You got me cleared up because
No, ain't no name.
this one over here decided one day she wanted to be French.
My mother named me that.
It's
so
not Brittany. It's Brittany.
It is.
Brittany.
It's Brittany.
It's
It's
Brittany.
not. It's not. It's Pussy, not pussy. Like,
Oh, so it's not Brittany?
No, it's Brittany.
But it's
Brittany.
Yeah.
I thought you was just... Okay.
So you thought you was. But I noticed the other day that a lot of people spell Brittany with one T. So
No,
that's
it's
what,
Two T's.
I've seen a lot of my life. I've seen one, but I've seen two too. But they pronounce Brittany, but
Well, it's different because she has the A, so it's T-A-N. Usually it's B-R-I-T-T-N-Y or N-E-Y.
No, I know
I've seen
Brittany is
T-T-A-N-Y.
B-R-I-T-T-A-N-Y.
That's usually how I see it, or just
Brittany.
one T.
Okay.
Yo,
How's my
never-
sister spell it?
Could you imagine
How's my
a
cousin
chick?
spell it?
Like
That way?
Can you imagine a chick with like spelled the B-R-I-T-T-A-N?
Not you don't know how your cousin
I
spell
call her
her name.
Mook. Her name is
Probably.
Mook.
Oh,
Would that be
I
ugly to
think the
you?
further south you go, you might find that.
Would that be ugly to you?
what?
If she, like somebody spelled Brittany
T-T-I-E.
like
Well,
No, I
that's
know a
a
girl
good
that.
time.
No, I know a girl that spells her name like that. But I also know a girl that spells her name B-R-I-T-T-N-E-Y.
I'm just saying, blind date.
That's cool too.
Blind date, I wouldn't trust.
That's
it.
different.
I'm good. I don't like the way she spelled her name already.
You so annoying.
What you saying?
All right, my
Blind
bad.
Stirring the
Is
Pot
that somebody's
podcast.
name?
We're back again. It's your boy Clutch with our special guest, Nikki,
Hey.
Ramon.
with the accent mark over the O.
Very irrelevant.
Or rated R.
and Brittany.
Or Leader. Or Megamine. Or Modok.
Pronounce both of those T's. Pronounce them. She like the spokesperson for Duce. Don't cross that T. That was
Thank
corny.
you.
Cut that out. All right.
Drum roll this. But you want me to keep this? You want me to keep this?
Yes, but this is important.
All right, let's do it again.
No.
Let's do the drum roll again.
You can do it.
Yeah, let's go.
He ain't gonna do
Come
it.
on. Y'all go ahead.
Trick us.
You so childish.
That's National Geographic's.
Y'all was lit, but y'all was with it though. I'm sorry.
Okay, that
My
was
neighbors
his drum
say,
roll.
like,
You seen it?
these
With
are-
his little drum roll.
These fucking Africans next door.
Save that.
man.
I'm
I'm saying.
African. No.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta
my
say-
neighbors.
gotta say something.
I'm saying my neighbors.
Mm.
I'm African too.
But you
African American.
Shots fired. Nigga.
That's how you spend some puck.
My people. Well, my people. Yeah.
Think harder, nigga.
West Africa. I'm African.
West
descendant.
Africa. That's a country.
I'm Nigerian. So I'm West African.
I don't know that much about these motherfuckers.
So where
Until I
in
go to Cuba.
You don't know where in West Africa?
My dad lied a lot.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of hard. My mama say he lied.
Is he a power bottom?
Shut
Wow.
up. Okay.
Wow.
Not his mom.
Wow.
Don't get the
No,
Wow.
his dad lied, lied down.
Wow.
One of his power bottom. That's it. That's dumb.
You're
I don't know what kind of shit he into. I don't give a fuck. Wherever it was, it got me here. So,
Hey, fuck it up.
Fuck
it up, fuck it up.
all right. So we got.
Have an uncle.
And
Avatar.
what?
He was an avalanche. You call his name, he coming. Like he right down the hit. Boom! He ain't wasting no time.
Lord.
I
that.
actually have an aunt that's younger than me.
Mm.
Yeah, so my grandfather.
Don't
was-
be a menace to South Central. I drink this juice in the hood.
Yeah, that's happening.
You got stuck on aunties of the young
Just what?
Not your
Ariel.
Ariel.
Just Ariel.
So do you
It's not
tell?
after Ariel.
No, it's not.
So who would her kids be to you?
Her kids would be my cousins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She your auntie.
So do you say, "Oh, we respect my elders"?
I'm your auntie though. So
I would
what
have
you
fun. I would have fun.
do- Luckily, we don't talk as active, so it's not
Okay.
a weird
All right.
relationship.
Okay, our topic this evening.
Oh, is anything off limits? Are you
No.
good? Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I don't know where we're going. So.
If it's off limits, I'll just be like,
Nah, I want to hear that. I want to hear the answer now. 'Cause
She is here to protect you as well, so you don't have to worry about us three beating up on you.
Thank you.
we not winning.
She's
won
pro-family.
one swing. It's just
Her got that
She
tape.
do
I
this
don't
one
like your
good
facial
time.
expression. Your facial expression is worse than his work.
She do this one good time. Win. Just blows back into the wall.
Okay, first of all,
All right.
I would hate
I'm
to stab
sorry.
you. Okay, biggest
You know what's funny
lesson.
thing?
No. Leave me alone.
Get to the
Who called
topic.
my name?
Let her get to the topic.
No, the funny thing is that I always feel pulled to you. Like I always feel like naturally like drawn to you. It's because your head has an organ.
Yeah, grab me. I see where he's going.
His legs.
He got me for a little bit. I thought he was serious. I was coming up with a joke. I was like, he do got his own gravity. But he was.
Oh,
Leave me alone.
He got me too.
Let her read the damn call.
Oh, my bad.
Thank you. Biggest lessons you learned in life so far.
Ooh.
Nothing comes easy.
Okay.
Nothing
Expound.
comes easy. So, expound?
Yeah.
Expound.
Elaborate.
Oh, okay.
Dictionary.com,
Like,
Webster,
nothing comes
expound,
easy.
to
So-
elaborate on and extend
Wow.
the current meaning.
Freeze
of
in,
definition.
zoom in right onto you.
Meaning like, yeah, nothing comes easy. Like, okay, because you see somebody else has it doesn't necessarily mean it's easy. It's easily attainable. You ain't get there easy. Like, you gotta put the work in, and that's with anything. And even if it's something is given to you, to keep it up is on you. It's still always hard work. Like, if your parents pass away, leave you a meal. How do you duplicate that meal? Still takes work. You know, like you gotta work hard for everything you want. So nothing comes easy. At
I
all.
like her.
That's real.
That's
That's real.
Mine is a little bit more complicated, and I'm still kind of learning it. My lesson is that, biggest lesson I've learned so far is that to balance judging people and understanding that people have their own flight. You know, it's like sometimes you can look at people and be like, off the back, and that's wrong, right? It's okay to judge people, but it's not right to go about and treat them the way that you first perceive them. To give them a chance. But at the same time, you can't do that with everyone, right? So it's about balancing who you can be judgmental and stay away from initially, and who else you can kind of like spend more time to invest in and learn in and spend time with. But the world is so big, and there's a study done that says that we only see like 100 people as like living creatures. You know, like they poop, they wake up, they sleep, they have problems. Everyone else just ends up being like robotic in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't think about these people at all. Like if they die, they hurt. Like you don't have any emotions towards them. So it's like trying to balance like who and what to spend time with and invest in, and to appreciate, and also not to prejudge and treat people the way that you prejudge them.
That's real.
We should admit you prejudge. I prejudge too.
No,
But I've been
it's-
wrong. But I also learn how to not, because I feel now. Like, I say it like this: I judge the hell out of you. I don't give a fuck who you are, but I'm not judgmental to the point where it's like I can't fuck with you unless it's really some shit that is like, yo, I can't get down with that. But as far as like y'all, I'm gonna judge y'all everything. but it's probably never gonna be enough to me to be like, yeah, I can't fuck with you no more because I don't get down with that. But that is hard.
So I
That
think
is
I
hard.
judge people that I hold on a higher standard. Yes. So like for instance, you're my best friend. So I hold him to a certain standard. So
Makes
it's
sense.
like, yeah, so like if he's not presenting what I know him to be, it's a little judgment in my mind, like, bro, what's happening here? But never as in like, oh, I'm gonna cut you off or anything like that. I'm just like, something's wrong. But I stopped judging people that like I didn't know, because everybody has a backstory.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
if you don't dress to my caliber, all right, cool, whatever.
I might just caught you on the off day.
Fine. Like even like I came across a post the other day, right? And it was this female. Now I know this female, and she had posted her son and another child, but she was attacking that other child's mother, right? And she was like, oh, like you just mad because my son is cute and blah 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 blah. And that aggravated me. Because I'm like, so you friends with this person. So what? Yeah, your son dresses nice, but to dress, you giving off character like that, he's going to give character off like that. No matter how nice you dress him. So
Right,
you
defend
think
yourself
just
more
because
now.
you dress your son nice, he's not gonna go down the wrong path? He's not gonna gangbang?
Yeah.
He might not tote a gun or whatever. That shit don't mean nothing. It's the mindset that you put into him. So I was like really upset. And then I just simply posted like, if you think that female's a hater, then you change the narrative by like leading, right? Like building that blueprint that you want to see. You get me? Like you're like, okay, she's a hater because she doesn't like, she likes the, oh, you dress so nice and blah blah blah. Then you teach her how to dress like that. Because sometimes you might perceive somebody to be a hater, but all they need really is guidance. Like if they
But
want to,
also, they got to be open to that too.
no,
Because
yeah, of course. Of course, you can throw it out there. Like some females, when you catch them in the middle of things, like especially insecure female, when you catch her and what she's insecure about, she might open her lips and say, yeah. If you stay quiet, like, oh, that bitch just hating, blah, 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 that's not going nowhere. You feel me?
True.
Like if I know you like how I dress so much, you think I'm not gonna tell you, oh, maybe a dress that I had on was $3.99. I'm a freaking female. Oh, I might step out looking like, oh, I mean, you don't know.
Men don't care.
So no, of course not. But I'm saying like to the other female mind,
Yeah.
right? Like you give compliments and you live by them compliments and everything else, and little do you know how something you say might affect somebody. Like so it's all that for me. Like I don't like I don't be like, look at that back bitch. Like I don't really do that. I might say it in my mind, but I try not to even speak it into existence. I'll check myself. Like I'll be like, ooh, I'm like, ooh. I'm
gonna say like I never call somebody like ugly. I never do that unless they come at me or somebody I know. Then I'm ripping into that ass. Like, but other than that, I'm never gonna like. I might not be attracted to female, but what you'll never hear me do first is call her ugly. Now, if you ever hear that, she try to clown me, and I can have it.
And people forget, like, yo, looks change.
Oh no, for sure.
So you can be a bad bitch, but you can be a ugly bitch tomorrow.
No, for sure.
See, my battle is
all the time.
My battle is sometimes if I think it and I don't feel the need to, and I can't say it, I feel like there's something wrong with me. Because if I'm thinking something, I feel like it's bad for me to even think it if I can't say it. What's the point of not saying it if you're thinking it? You know, I feel like you're holding it inside. But there's a tactful way of doing something. So let me tell you about a coworker of mine. Great girl, amazing on the phone. I probably shouldn't put this up. Really, really nice person, but
I'll put that
her car is trash. Car is like really, really messy, and it smells like fucking dog. Like imagine like the worst smelling dog you've ever had. It's currently dying her backseat.
Can I be that friend real quick? Can I be?
But do she live in her car?
How you get so close to a car?
Well, my job requires us to use each other's cars to do what we do.
Okay.
Right. So it was
I'm just
my
being
first.
that friend.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, so
It was my first time out on the road with her, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll drive. We'll go, knock on some doors and engage with some people." And I'm like, "Cool." I opened that car and I was like, I'm not over exaggerating this. I'm dead
but that
serious.
shit sucks.
I had to get
No.
in.
Why did you like,
say,
I'll meet you there?
I was already committed.
That
she pulled
shit
up to my
sucks.
house, I parked.
Oh, shit.
And she was in front of my house. And I was there before her. So I came downstairs and she's in front of my car. She's taking stuff out of her seat. That's a bad sign. You got to take things out of your seat.
Look.
And you got to get out the car to do it. It's a mess. Because it wasn't that bad.
See, that shit sucks. Because think about this. That was just a coworker, right? Now, what if that was a chick you trying to smash?
Oh no, it's right.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. What's happening?
Because it's like,
I'll hit you up later.
You don't even take care of this. You don't even take care of this.
But
I can imagine what else you don't take care of. Like,
no, it's bad.
That's why it's always such a thing. Like, you gotta keep that. Like, you have to keep it's. I see what you mean. Like, it's hard because you try not to judge people, but some shit like that, it's like.
Yeah, but that's disgusting.
You're used to it.
I disagree with that. I don't think you shouldn't judge people. There's nothing wrong with judging people. There's a problem for me with treating the people the way you judge them.
Yeah.
If I come across someone and I'm like, they look like an evil, angry fucking person, I don't want anything to do with them, and then I avoid all contact with them, that's wrong. If I say this person looks like an angry person, whatever, and I try to disprove that, there's nothing wrong. Judging people and judging things is the reason why we're alive to this day. You know, most animals have like fluorescent blue or red or greens, and it shows you that they're poisonous. We know that. Like, we don't know that now because we're stupid and we're a first world country and we don't really interact with those things. But native people around certain animals, like, they know, like, if that frog is bright green, definitely don't eat it. It's probably poisonous. Nature has a way of showing you those things. Red, naturally, biologically, you react to it differently. Like red lights, red stuff, and that's because of blood. It sends and raises your blood pressure. This is like shit that you naturally do. So your body judges shit without you even thinking about it. Cognitively. So it's like there's nothing wrong with judging. No. It's treating people wrong for the way you judge them without giving them the benefit of the doubt. For me,
I agree.
But also, with that said,
once you
people have to think about how they're perceived. I hate to say it. Trust me, I hate to say it because I used to be like perception. My whole thing was it's not reality.
Perception reality.
But that used to be my thing.
No, when you walk in a room,
perception ain't reality. It's just your way of trying to
the way you make things
reality for yourself. But still, but I understand that now that I'm older. I understand because that's when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I understand if I walk down the street with a gun and a bloody knife, how that looks, and I'm going to probably get treated a little weird if I'm asking for directions. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey yo, you know
hey yo, come here, come here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to get treated a little weird because of the way I'm presenting, and I can't fault that person for doing that.
Right.
That actually kind of spills into another conversation about women and how they present themselves and whether it's okay to like wear provocative clothes. And
it's another conversation. And
I don't know if you should go there.
No, but since you're about to have a daughter, let's take it there a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I would tell my daughter that shit.
Yeah.
I would tell her, look, I'm not gonna prepare my daughter for the world I want her to live in. I'm gonna do it for the world she does live in. I understand I was young once. I understand the girl wearing fucking
I don't know. Something wrong with me or what? It was weird. I don't know, man. Just look at me like that. We're good. Cut that out.
Don't be bringing ghosts with you over there. You keep that shit over, that possessed shit over there. But I would tell my daughter, as much as I wish that you lived in a world where people don't see you a certain way based on how you dress. I've been young once. I know that the girl in the Daisy Dukes is probably a freak. I'd approach that girl before, but also, but hold on, no. But what I'm saying is presentation is everything. Not saying that I was right back in the day for thinking of that girl in that type of way or being a certain type because of the way she dressed, but also. Not all of them, trust me. Not all of them. That's why I said that. But when you get one and she want to start talking about guys, like, bitch, what? I'm not here for I'm not even here for no spiritual dick. I want some pussy. Like, you just keep that spiritual dick over there. Like, I want some pussy. But I understand. But it's still, what you cannot do is be out here. You cannot be a gazelle in the jungle covered in blood and thinking that, oh no, you shouldn't attack me. Is what you cannot do. Expect some kind of line. No, what?
Everything you saying is a no.
Well, why is it a no?
Because I feel like self-expression is complete, like always do, right? And people fail to forget women come in all different shapes and sizes.
Mm-hmm.
Completely.
Yep.
I work with a whole bunch of white women. I got the same body type. I might wear something, and it might rise up a little bit because of my body shape. Not because, I'm out here trying to be provocative or, I'm now, like, seeking attention. I think there's also dudes' problem, right? Because I feel like females are very verbal sometimes, right?
Yeah,
on a female.
Very.
Shut up. But I feel like some females are very, like, boisterous. Like, no, I want that.
And talk out of turn.
So you think...
I'm sorry, that's my last one. That's my last one. That's my last one. That's my last
They
one.
gonna make me cut that
I
out. I told them to cut it out before. But no, I feel like yeah, some females will voice what it is that they want. So you think, oh, because I got Daisy Dukes on, I'm automatic freak. I'd be the best child. Like, you don't know. You know, so I feel like
those are usually the freakiest child. Church can't play them class the children got pregnant.
Well, that's what this
that's
is for.
true. But I'm saying,
In case you have me fucked up for a Christian.
but what I'm saying is, that doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, this girl's a freak or whatever.
Oh, no, I'm
Like,
not
she
saying
might
that.
just be into that type of thing.
What I'm saying is you cannot be surprised at the attention you get.
Let's get a
That's
scene.
that's my only thing.
Let's get a scene. Let's get a scene though, because like you can say what she's saying is appropriate in certain places, and what you're saying is also appropriate in certain places.
Mm-hmm.
Like you should be able to express yourself probably in the club and some night events, but you probably shouldn't wear that same stuff to an interview.
But my thing is, don't be upset by the attention that you're getting.
So
because
so
if I walk into a bank with a gun,
wait,
wearing a mask, I cannot be upset that the cops say, "Yo, what?"
Sweetheart.
They look at me a little bit funny now.
Can we do something different from a gun? Because a
there's
gun is
a-
automatically
right,
I mean, oh, okay. If I walk, all right, we take the gun out of it.
But we just walk somewhere with a
No,
dildo.
we take the gun out of it. We take the gun out of it.
Wait, hold on. Let me
take
just
the
say
gun out of
something
it.
real quick. I think that I agree. I definitely agree with you, but I understand the point that you're trying to make. But I feel like this. At the end of the day, no, it's facts.
Time and
What
place
she
for
said
everything.
is
No, I
fact.
agree.
There is a time and a place for everything, but also too, like I feel like anybody should be able to freely express themselves and not get judgment because of it. And
That's true.
and I also feel like if she decided that she wanted to wear the Daisy Dukes that day, she shouldn't, like, I don't think that anybody should approach her in a way that, because you think, oh, well, Daisy Dukes equals freak. Don't approach her like she is a freak. She don't know her.
That's a preconceived.
I agree, but once again, I'm not preparing my daughter for the world I wish she lives in. I'm prepared for the world that is.
No, but that's true as well. But like, women are expressive in all different forms, right?
For sure.
And
I'm
that's
talking
not-
about Daisy Dukes, their shorts.
Yeah,
Yes.
Daisy Dukes are
How you
short,
not
but
know what
like,
Daisy Dukes is? Hold up.
I thought I
You
did,
had to
but
Google
What you
that.
thought that was?
What did you think they
You thought that
were?
was
so Daisy
What you
Dukes.
drinking?
the Dukes of Hazzard. Dukes of Hazzard. She used to wear short.
Yeah.
Cut
But
through
these
the
are
booty.
not. It's not bad. It's a cut through the booty. That's
But
worse.
on a black girl, let's get it real.
Yeah,
They-
because like she said,
They
there's a
get-
little
they
bit
get
more
you-
there.
They get you there. Yeah.
Like, but
we ain't
The
talking
cheeks
about
is-
Jessica Simpson.
but
No.
but my thing is, you said don't use a gun, right? If I approach you, we can walking down the street, and I approach you, ask you for directions, and I got a hood on.
What's
COVID never happened, and I got a
that
mask on.
What's the smutty mask?
So, but let me ask you honestly,
What's his
right?
name?
Because if you have a child, right, you want to lead by direction, right? So if you see a female outside, what are you going towards? You going towards the shorty with the Daisy Dukes, or you going towards like the corporate chick that got it all?
When's the last time I had sex?
Everything else. Good
All right, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest
I
with
can't
you.
stand him.
I'm gonna be honest with you. But that's a real question. Hey, look, that's a real question. Look.
Did I just
Look.
come from a nut?
When the lion's hungry, it's going for the slow and the weak. It's the most exposed out there. It's going for the most exposed. Lions do not say, let's go for the biggest buffalo in the field and prove some shit. We going for the, hey, look, I can see down there half her body. Shit, only thing she don't have on is the shoe
I had
string.
to go with that lip.
That's all I gotta take off, but I'm good. Shit, that's a legit. Look, that's legit. But
Oh my god.
I wish. Look,
Oh my
I
God.
wish for my daughter's sake, a woman could wear anything she wants, and without getting a certain type of attention about what you wear. I wish that, but a lot of dudes ain't thinking like that, because a lot of dudes. But
Right,
once
you.
again, it's just what do we say?
Your child is
What do
coming.
we say?
Yours is coming.
Any chick who it's like a chick listening to Kevin Gates. Oh yeah, I know you're a freak. Like
No.
this is what you're presenting because I don't
That
know.
man scared me.
No freaks. But But it's.
I think here's what I'm trying to say. If you do the things that freaks do and you do the things that certain people do, I'm only led to believe that you
exactly.
But that's judging the.
No,
well, that's what I'm saying.
But that's that's why I said
them.
I agree with him because I hate trying to judge someone and treating them as that. But if that is what's being presented to me, I have nothing. Just like when you go to interview, if you came in there dressed like a bum, that's how they're gonna like. Well, you ain't taking this serious. You might be taking this serious, but they gonna think you not.
I'm like, I need this job because it's all I got.
Exactly.
But it's not that thing's that absolute, right? Because you have people that have millions of dollars that dress real casual, and you have people that have hundreds of thousands of dollars and they dress like they have millions.
And I think a woman dressing provocatively sometimes, like not even older women, but when it starts off with them being young and they dress so provocative and like exotic, like all that craziness as a teenager, that's
it's
like low key. Not really. That's low key self-esteem issues. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe she might not be one with herself, so that's how she calls on attention.
And I would say so. Like
I think
I would tell my daughter, if you gonna dress like this, I'm just letting you know, this is attention you don't want. You might not get it all the time, but I promise you when you get it, it's going to be annoying.
Yeah, because when it comes to calling, like, it's hard to handle.
It's going to be annoying. I don't want you to have to go through that, but understand what comes with this territory.
They have to.
If you go down this road, what I can't do is allow her to think just about the good without thinking about the bad.
So can you believe, right? So I know a person, and she is 20 years old, right? She's a virgin. Think that. Because she got the vibe, like everything. Like she's like perfect.
Are you sure you a salesperson?
I could be. What you want to buy?
She sound like my mama. My mama be pimping her son's ass.
African? Is your mama African?
No,
okay, because African parents is good for that. I have a son.
No, that's my mom. When her husband was in the hospital, oh yeah, my sons will be here. I want you to meet them. You know, they're doing very well. 2 of us in the Marine Corps. Oh my God, you should meet them.
They'll dick you the fuck down.
Right. That's the only thing she did say. I'm like, and we in there, we like, you know your husband in the hospital bed, right? Like, they doing over his life at about the age.
Wait, what? Nothing. No, we Nigerian. But
I'm saying, hypothetically, by the age of 28, you gonna say a piece of shit?
Not a piece of shit.
22, he's a piece of shit. You get 4 years.
No, at 28.
Listen, for me, 18, my nigga, 18 is you.
It's 4 years.
18 is you. 18 and is you. You got like maybe 2 or 3 years to stay with me.
We're men. We think like that.
Yo, 2 or 3 years to stay with me and get your money up and not your funny up, bro. To the nigga that does that. I forgot his name was IG, but we'll tag you in that.
I feel like I heard that's a rapper.
Get your money. He's from New York. He's we got the wave cap on. He just waves and shit like that. He growls. Yeah, he does an actual good growl. It's a bad growl, but it's the best human growl. I'll find it eventually. But like no, like for me, 18 is like it's test time. 18, 19, 20 is test time.
18 is hard because sometimes at
18
you have a senior in high school.
But not for me. No,
so you need to make decisions.
As someone who's been working since the age of 10, it's not.
You have 4 years of being in high school. You have 4 years of identifying yourself and trying to find out where you want to go. You need to do college, army, or full-time job,
right there.
or business or something like that. And it's up to me as a dad to make sure that you are prepared
that
to do
right
those
there.
things.
Because if it's that hard for that kid to do it, it means the parents didn't fucking do shit.
And then I have to self-reflect because those years are not only my kids' years, but those years are my years too. Because at that point, I had 18 years to teach you. You either learned what you needed to learn, or I didn't teach you what you needed to teach.
If I taught you consistently,
No, so there's...
If I taught you consistently.
And every year I need to evaluate what you need to learn and what you need to
disagree with y'all all fucking night.
You can, absolutely.
You can't disagree.
No.
Ain't nobody saying you agree.
But we gotta come to common ground on something.
No, disagree.
No, that's the whole point.
We don't always come to it. We'll agree to disagree. That's how we move.
Why you say it's not it? Because
yes.
No, he's talking about abuse.
I ain't got no problem being a bad guy. But it is
oh my
though,
God, Ramon! Oh.
Because if I taught you everything, and I'm confident I taught you everything, I ain't got shit to worry about.
No, but you know why I say 18? So I will give my child to him. after college.
Why this kid ain't
That's
working
22.
at the age of
That's
16?
22. That's
I'm
22.
giving
4 years
after
college.
Well, why this kid ain't working at 18? Why ain't he working at 16? Or
Well,
before
that's what I
So-
said. He doesn't have to
so,
work,
that's what I'm
but either
saying.
college, military, or a full-time job.
So
18
one
is-
thing that because I feel like America is set up to keep you in financial strife and to keep you in debt. So I feel like at 18, does your child really have the wherewithal to wholeheartedly financially take care of themselves? Do they
Did I
have
teach them
enough?
right? Did I teach them
Did
about
it-
credit? Did I teach them about
That's what I'm
certain
saying.
things?
Like,
But that's
that
why I
is
say
a
it's
lot.
on the parents. If the parents taught them that,
Right.
if my
We'll
mom knew
we'll
that,
also talk about like the generation moving forward because our parents
Did not
a
do
lot
like,
of
and,
those
but,
things.
and
No,
also they
yeah,
had to
right.
all learn the hard way.
No,
so when you're
I understand.
enforcing,
But for us moving forward, though,
when you're enforcing college and all these things, right?
I
never
College,
enforce that.
not even
It's
just
not
that
for
college is not for everybody, right? And that you don't really need college to get you to wherever you want to go, right? It's all about networking, right?
Yep.
Like it's all about selling yourself. That's really all life is. I feel like life is all about you're a brand, and you have to sell yourself to the highest bidder
That's for sure.
all the fucking time.
That's something
Like,
I would teach.
all the time. Don't mind that one, it'll be fine. It's about you.
I'm not the one getting the splash bath. He is. That's what you should be cock blocking right there.
I hope I don't do that to my van.
No, you will. You will.
I ain't selling that child.
No, but you will.
But you ain't staying in my house.
But
either,
but
so
you
figure
will
it out.
because your
How-
child is good to you.
Man.
Your child is great. So you're gonna sell anytime you can sell that child. You will.
By 26, have
Oh.
something substantial going with some fees.
So you just tell me you're gonna sit around. So if your child ain't doing no with his life at about the age of
Wait, what? Nothing. No,
But- my bad.
we Nigerian. We
But,
really
but I'm saying, but hypothetically,
We don't carry less.
hypothetically, by the age of 28, you gonna say a piece of shit?
Not a piece of
Nigga,
shit.
22, he's a piece of
but
shit.
sweetheart,
You get 4 years.
No, at
Hey, listen,
28.
for me, 18, my nigga, 18 is you.
It's in 4 years.
18 is you. 18 in there is you. You got like maybe
That-
2
see,
or
but
3
we're
years to
men.
stay with
We're
me.
men. We think like that.
Yo, 2 or 3
No.
years to stay with me and get your money up and not your
Yeah.
funny up, bro. To the nigga that does that. I forgot his name was IG, but we'll tag you in that.
I feel like I heard that's a rapper.
Get your money. He's from New York. He's we got the wave cap on. He does waves and shit like that. He growls. Yeah, he does an actual good growl. It's a bad growl, but it's the best human growl.
He does that.
I'll find it out eventually. But like no, like for
That's
me,
how men are.
18 is like it's
18
test
hard.
time. 18,
It's
19,
It's
20
hard.
is
No.
test time.
It's
18
not.
is hard because sometimes
It's not.
at
No,
18,
you
you're
have
out
a
of school.
senior in high school.
But not for me.
depending.
No,
So
it's
you need to
not.
make decisions.
It's not. As
You have
someone
4
who's
years.
been working since the age of
Yeah.
10, it's not.
You have 4 years of being in high school. You have 4 years
Okay.
of identifying yourself and trying to find out where you want to go. You need to do college, army, or full-time
That
job,
right there.
or
It's not hard.
business or something like that. And it's up to me as a dad to make sure that you are prepared
That
to do
right
those
there.
things.
Because if it's that
So-
hard for that kid to do it, it means the parents didn't fucking do shit.
And then
But
I
no.
have to self-reflect because
No.
those years are not only my kids' years, but those years are my years too. Because at that point, I had 18 years to teach you. You
Yep.
either learned what you needed to learn, or I didn't teach you what you needed to
If
teach
I
you.
taught
And
you
everyone-
consistently,
Yo,
No, so there's
If I taught you consistently.
and every year I need to evaluate what you
I
need to
can't
learn and
be
what you need to push.
disagreeing
what
with
you
y'all
need
all
to do.
fucking night.
You can,
This is
absolutely.
you
ridiculous.
can't disagree.
No.
Ain't nobody saying you
No,
agree.
but we
Yes,
gotta
you
come
can.
to common ground on something.
No, disagree all the
No,
time.
that's the
I
whole
agree.
point.
We
That's
don't
the whole
always
point.
come to a. We'll agree to disagree.
Oh,
But-
my.
That's how we move.
Why
on.
you say it's not
Especially
it? Because
Yes.
Oh, no. He gonna
No, he's
put out
talking
all
about
his abuse.
I ain't got no problem being a bad guy. Fuck it. But it is
Oh my
though,
God,
because-
Ramon!
Because if I put
He didn't even
if
one
I
of those.
put you
22 more
if I
times.
taught you everything and I'm confident I taught you everything, I ain't got shit to worry about.
No, but you know why I say 18? So I would give my child to after college.
Why this kid ain't
That's
working
22.
at the age of
That's 22.
16?
That's
I'm
22.
giving
4
him
years
to after
college.
Well, why this kid ain't working at 18? Why ain't he working at 16? Or
Well,
before that?
that's what I
So-
said. He doesn't have to
so,
work,
that's what
but
I'm
either
saying.
college, military, or a full-time job.
So
18
one
is-
thing that, because I feel like America is set up to keep you in financial strife and to keep you in debt. So I feel like at 18, does your child really have the wherewithal to wholeheartedly financially take care of themselves? Do they
Did I
have
teach them
enough?
right? Did I teach them about credit? Did I teach them about
That's what I'm
certain
saying.
things?
Like,
But that's
that
why I
is
say
a
it's
lot.
on the parents. If the parents taught them that,
Right.
if my
We'll
mom knew
we'll
that,
also talk about like the generation moving forward because our parents did
not
a
do
lot
like,
of
and,
those
but,
things.
and also they had to all learn the hard way.
No,
so when you're
I understand.
enforcing,
But for us moving forward, though,
when you're enforcing college and all these things, right?
I never enforced
College,
that.
not even
It's
just
not
that
for
college is not for everybody, right? And that you don't really need college to get you to wherever you want to go, right? It's all about networking, right?
Yep.
Like it's all about selling yourself. That's really all life is. I feel like life is all about you're a brand, and you have to sell yourself to the highest bid
That's for sure.
all the fucking time.
That's something
Like,
I would teach.
all the time. But I feel that also.
Agree.
I also feel that college is an automatic. You're setting your child 10 steps back, unless you have a baby.
You're right.
Unless you have a baby
Mhm.
and you start a college fund for that child, to have them so they're good when they're 18.
Which a lot of people
You're
don't.
exactly my point. So
Yeah.
you're not doing right by that child.
And that's
by
and so
saying,
we
figure it out
agree.
at
But
18.
We agree
But with
there.
that being said, I think that what you would respond to, if you don't mind taking the floor, you should also teach a kid about college because college comes with debt. So if you're gonna go to college, you're gonna go to college with something that you have to understand. Dad don't got money. Mom don't got money. We didn't set those things up for you. So if you're going to college, you understand that your debt that you're inhibiting or inheriting, thank you, is going to be yours, and you got to make sure that what job you get after that is going to serve that purpose.
But that's all it's going to be, and then that's going to put that child in the same predicament as you.
But that's their choice.
On working check to check. That's not a
their
choice.
choice.
That's what I'm saying. The way you erase that and saying, okay, my child will be good at 18 to get out my house.
No, I didn't say. We never said that.
Yeah, you saying that at 18,
We said
you
22.
on your
No,
own.
he said
22, you get the
because he
fuck
said
out.
you got 4
You
years.
got 4 years. 18,
Okay.
18 is the time.
You got 4 years
test.
to apply what I taught you.
Right,
Okay.
to the world.
Okay,
You got 4 years to
That's
do what you need to
understandable,
do.
but then
School,
you
college,
as a parent too, you
Army.
should set that foundation for your child. So when they are 18,
Oh, yeah.
it's easy.
My mom
Wait,
did
wait,
it
hold
for
on.
me.
Like,
Can I
Age
ask
of
you-
14,
Okay.
15, 16, working. You got paid today, you put something towards the house. That way, when you get older, it ain't no strife to... When you got paid bills for the crib where you live at, that's what you're supposed to do. So
You're
at the age of 16,
Yeah.
Right.
we had to
Contribute.
slide. Exactly.
Mhm.
The moment we got jobs, like legally, we got jobs. We are half African and Cuban, so we were working since we was 10, so never mind that. But when we legally got it, it's just like, all right, you got to slide something to the crib. I understand, you got 150 to leave you with $100, but you're going to have to slide at least $50 to the crib for the lights.
And I agree with that. For me, though, like I would like to do that, but I also like to be financially stable where the money that you're giving me, I'm able to get back to you. So you're not only making an investment in learning how to do shit,
Yep.
but I'm able to save that money and give it back to you.
But see, that's
Well,
that college fund. That's that
Well,
college fund. So
it's
you put
expensive.
$10. So my brother was actually informing me, like you'll put $10 away for your kid every week,
That's why I do that.
every single week till they're 18.
That's why I do
It ain't
that.
gotta be so much. Like if you could stretch it, yeah, cool.
Here's your money
But at
from
least-
school, or go buy a car and
Yeah.
to do with
50.
this, but don't hit me up
Yeah.
later.
50. You go to 52 weeks in the year. That's $5,200 every year.
Yep.
For 18 years, math is enough to go to college. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
That's why
It's
I do
not a bad
that.
suggestion. $10 is not a lot. Pack
No,
of
no.
cigarettes
And,
is $10.
and then I got 2 accounts set up to where I don't see.
Yeah.
I don't ever see them, and it automatically does every Friday.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
See, what I do is I keep all my prostitution money and I straight right to
Goodbye. Goodbye.
No, but last thing I'll say as far as the 18 to 22 thing, your graduation of high school plan shouldn't be coming back into my house and doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause
that.
You pay a
all
full
that
break
more-
at the age of 18.
All that motivation that you had for 4 years to graduate, hopefully I'm instilling and we're working together to get you to where you need to graduate with a 4.0, 3.8, something high where it doesn't even have to be a 3.5. I'll take a fucking 3.3. I don't know what that is, but it's lower than that 4.1, 4.0. But niggas need your graduation plan shouldn't be coming home, staying in my basement and chilling.
To my children,
What we doing?
Yeah.
like my nephew,
To my children.
my daughter, my nephew.
The ones he knows
To
and
my
doesn't know.
unborn. To the
What he
ones in the
said.
sack.
Shut the fuck up.
We go.
What he said.
We're gonna get you to where you want to be.
I'ma get you on.
If we gotta stay up all fucking night.
Amen.
Bless.
Like, but that's why I say it's about the parents, because Like I told him, our parents fucked up. Our parents' generation, to
But
me,
they just didn't know.
Didn't know, and not just didn't know, but didn't value.
Was that
Because
don't know, don't go.
You don't know what's going on inside. I know what you're talking about. He's
sorry,
talking about South Central. Business South Central.
Yeah, I can't connect.
But
such a black African.
what they don't know. Actually, no. You're talking about it's originally Boys in the Hood. What they don't know, don't show. Ice Cube. Yeah.
I ain't never seen it.
Black carpool.
Yeah, for real. You never seen Movie Menace? Watching that tonight, Nikki.
No, wait. Don't.
No, that's Boys in the Hood.
I've seen Boys in the Hood. Don't
but
remember every line and shit.
But they do, yeah. Both.
I just know.
But Don't Be Menace is a playoff of Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, the parody, right?
Yeah.
Okay, guess I've seen that with the Marlon.
Marlon Brothers.
Yeah. But I said the Wayne brothers. I said with the Marlon brothers.
Yeah.
Hold up.
And then you said the Marlins, and he said,
yeah.
the Marlins.
Hey, it's
Black
not
Carver
the
both
service
to your ass because they have family.
Hey, right. But
it's a good family. I wish I could have kids like that. I'm about to go get her pregnant too.
hey, it's funny because one day soon, hopefully y'all get to see me, my brothers, my sister all together because we are them.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God,
Yeah,
we are them because my sister's in the middle. Like when we get together, like that's why I tell you I want to do like a little Photoshop or
Photo shoot.
a PowerPoint where it's just a bunch of photos. And I'm going to record what we say when we see the photos because I promise you, when you hear it, you be like, "This motherfucker," because you know you met my brothers. You met my sister too.
Yeah.
You just haven't met my mom or my other brother. When you meet them, you be like, "Motherfucker." My mom is the ringleader. All right,
Lord.
she gonna fuck with you. She gonna fuck with you. She heard about you.
Oh yeah, what was good?
My sister mentioned you. My brother mentioned you. She's like, yeah.
Shit, I'm scared now.
And she watches this too. And she's like, who's this
she be
dude?
watching?
Yeah.
Hey, mama.
We're gonna have her on here, but like in the next month. But yeah, she's like, I need to meet this Steve dude. Like, she gonna fuck with you. I promise.
Right.
But yeah, I would.
And scared of shit.
Don't be scared. My mom is cool. My mom. I'm gonna say this.
You're about to say something good about his mom.
My mom is probably one of the coolest. Like, she taught me how not to be embarrassed. Like, right now, you can't embarrass me. I don't give a fuck. I'll deal with this woman. Like, my mom, we used to be like, yo, this is how you have sex. My mom be in a restaurant. All right, everybody, let's have sex.
Pick up your hot dogs, guys. Put it in.
My mom was like, oh, yeah, I want one of them shake weights. And we was like, what are you talking about? She's like, you know, those little shake weights, and you can do two like this. And yeah. Yeah. That's my mom.
We're gonna start a block. I also want you guys to answer the question.
I'm waiting for him.
I want to say something too about judgment. You said an amazing thing. No one can embarrass you. There's a level of that should be had in everyone. Where like we should understand our shit. Like we should know the things that would that fuck us up, and
your triggers.
Your triggers, right? Yeah. And I think that's
tap
the reason
into
why,
that shit. Right?
Right. I think that's the reason why we're able to survive the way we are in certain different issues because I feel like we all dealt with our shit. Yeah. And I viewed the world that everyone did. You know, I thought that everyone dealt with their shit, so I dealt with people.
That's a fucking hard lesson.
But that military make you think that shit.
Oh no, you have to learn that shit from day one.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like the military.
Yeah, you fucked that
day one.
And that was a fucked up reality.
Like
I mean,
imagine
if I had to choose number two, it's like understanding that everyone hasn't really dealt with their shit.
No, and like so when you meet men and they creep a lot and everything else or whatever, and it's hard for them to really stay committed to one woman or whatever, it's beyond okay. Men are dogs. You know what I'm saying? Because a man who is healed per se, they call it healed.
We came out with a wound. We just came out like, Nikki.
But like a man who is like really accepted and dealt with his shit, you know, like is more complacent to be at home. He ain't gonna creep around, you know, like because now like they have pretty much like bared themselves to this one person, and it's just like I'm comfortable with who I am. Are you comfortable with who I am? And we good. Like I don't need chase nothing.
What you say?
What?
about cheating?
What?
Black men
What'd
don't
you
do
say
it.
about cheating?
Don't show me
Black men
that
don't do
shit.
it.
Don't bring that shit up in here.
That cheating, just because a man cheats on you don't mean he don't love you?
No, not
Okay.
No.
Oh, no, I'm too. Why I don't do it?
Yeah.
Why I don't do it?
Yeah.
Oh, she talking about why I don't cheat. Because I'm lazy. I ain't got time to
Too much work.
come up and tell you I'm working today, and then a week later you ask me, oh yeah, so you remember that day you was at work? Bitch, what the fuck was I at work on a Saturday? Hold up, like, I'm stitching on myself. I'm entirely too fucking lazy for all that. I have to remember that from now on. I told this bitch on the 23rd of January I was working on that Saturday. I have to remember that for 2.
I am a whore.
And surprisingly, but the amount of chick, but I was asked before, you know, why won't you cheat? You know, why won't you, would you ever cheat on me? No, because why? Because I'm too lazy. And she like, because she wasn't the reason why I wouldn't cheat. Like, are you upset the fact I won't cheat? Or are you just mad at the reason that you not the
But
reason?
that's a fucked up answer.
But no. But so that's what it comes
You know
down
what
to.
it is in your mind.
Are you mad you not the reason?
Yes.
Or are you mad about my actual
Yes.
reason?
I'm mad because I'm not the reason.
Because if I know my girl don't go to strip club,
I'm mad because I'm not the reason.
No, hold on.
Fuck all that.
If I know my girl don't go to strip clubs because she thinks she might see her brother, then I ain't got shit to worry about.
Fuck that bullshit. I'm mad. I'm
Yeah,
not the
see,
reason.
that's a thing. See, but I understand women. But I understand where I was wrong with saying that. But she asked me, "Hey, look."
They don't always tell the truth, motherfucker.
Finally a woman said that. Finally a woman says it. Finally a woman says it. Thank you. No,
Like, yo,
that's why I
my
say
brother
I'm.
did it today.
That's why I
Nigga, calm
say.
the fuck down.
But
I'm
this-
like, nigga, you should say that.
But that shit.
He's like, almost.
Look, that shit is the reason I say I'm as truthful as you allow me to be. So the ball's in your fucking court. If I can't be too truthful, then you probably need to look in the mirror. Like, but I put that out there. Like,